still wondering if leaving San Diego is the right move? Let's talk dollars and cents. In today's video, we're going to do a head-to-head comparison, San Diego versus Boise, Raleigh, and Knoxville. And the results, well, they just might blow your mind. Here's some quick context. San Diego is now number 5 for outbound moves in the year 2025. And the number one reason that people are moving?
The rent is too damn high.
The cost of living is out of control, especially the housing. San Diegans are starting to realize that their home's value can buy them more house and more freedom elsewhere. Now let's do some real cost of living side-by-side breakdowns. What's the median home price here in San Diego? Do you know? It's $950,000, almost $1 million. What is it in Boise, Idaho? $450,000. What about Raleigh, North Carolina? $425,000. And Knoxville, Tennessee? $350,000. That's almost a third of San Diego. And what about all the other things that it takes to live? Well, groceries for one. Guess what the cost here is in San Diego? It's 15% higher than the national average. In Boise, Idaho, it's the same as the national average. Raleigh, North Carolina, it's actually 3% lower than the national average. And Knoxville, Tennessee, is an even better value at 5% lower than the national average for grocery costs. We have the same exact story when it comes to gas and utility costs. They are much higher than the national average here in San Diego. But guess what? All three of our chosen locations to compare to are lower than the national average. And what about state income tax? We all know that Californians is out of control.
I'm broke.
But what about Boise and Raleigh? Well, they're both moderate around the national average. But what about Knoxville, Tennessee? Guess what? There's none. When you take into account all of the other costs of living besides just your housing costs, it's plain to see that San Diegans are starting to realize that the equity that they've built over many years could buy them much more freedom elsewhere. Think about this. The average home in Claremont used to be like 600 grand a decade ago. Now it's well over $1 million.
What the f?
Well, you sell at that high price, you cash out, and you can take all of that extra equity and buy freedom somewhere else. Yes, you get a house for cheaper. Guess what? You get a lot of savings, and that savings allows you the financial freedom to live a lifestyle you wanted. You've always wanted a boat but couldn't afford it. Guess what? Now you can. Spend your weekends on the river with the family. Now you might be asking yourself just how different your lifestyle would be in one of these other places. Well, let's dive in a little bit deeper. Boise, Idaho is an outdoor mecca with a huge tech-oriented economy. Raleigh is an East Coast hub. It's family-oriented and it has a thriving job market. Knoxville, laid back, low taxes, and strong community values. Now it's time for the real question.
I want the truth!
Is staying in San Diego worth the cost? And you know what? Sometimes I think it actually is. If you're one of those people that just can't go a few days without a street taco or a breakfast burrito and you surf all the time and love the city itself of San Diego. And to be honest, you gotta pay to play, man. It might be worth paying the high cost to stay here. However, if all of those things aren't your day-to-day life, it might be time to reassess. And if it is time to reassess, it might be helpful to look at it this way. You're not giving up on San Diego. You're prioritizing what's best for you and your life in your next chapter. And if you'd like a detailed custom comparison between your lifestyle here in San Diego and one of these other cities, please feel free to check out our free City Match quiz. It's down in the description below, and it is designed to help you figure out which of the most popular destinations San Diegans are relocating might be best for your next chapter in life. If you have any other comments, questions, or concerns about relocating from San Diego, please feel free to leave them down in the comments below or reach out to us. Our website and contact info is in the description below, and we have helped plenty of people both move from and to San Diego.